Hi guys, it is me, Noelle, and in this segment of Coffee with Noelle, I'm going to be talking about something rather important, I guess you could say. No, it's rather important. I don't know why I said I guess you could say. It's like I talk without really thinking about what I'm saying, and it just comes out. I'm sure we all have done that before, right? Like, talk without thinking, and then afterwards you're like, why did I say that? What does that mean? What was I talking about? You know? It goes from different ways. Okay, so this video is going to be... God dang it, get out the accent. I'm sorry. Let's see. This video is going to be about depression. Now, as you guys know, lately I have been going a little more on serious topics, anxiety, depression, my sexuality, stuff that matters and stuff that is important or important to me, or to try and just help people maybe if they feel the same way. Now, I am on medication because I have different mental illnesses. I have bipolar disorder, OCD, anxiety, panic attacks, Oh wait, I said OCD. See, look at that. I'm so OCD, I have to say OCD again. I just said it 3 times. Oh my god. I'm worse than I thought. No. But I have many little problems, as you should know if you watch my other videos. And in no way do I want pity or nothing, because, hello, my mental illness does not define me, so no. Do not pity me. There is no reason to pity me, because this is my mental illness, and I do not need pity, because having a mental illness does not make you some, like, freak show or some person you gotta be like, ooh, she might freak out on me one day. Like, no. Okay? Come on. No. I can't even talk. Look at me, I can't talk. That's another thing, maybe. I don't know. Yes, I don't know. Please don't. I'm so weird this morning. I've had too much coffee. Too much. But, okay, so depression. So, I have been come on, Noelle. I have been battling depression for most of my life, I guess. Not really, well, yeah. I was first diagnosed with bipolar disorder at like 13 or 12, something like that. And that was just one thing I was diagnosed with, but there was so many other things that I had going on that I knew nothing about. And when I was younger, it's kind of like I didn't allow myself to feel the emotions that were running through me, or I didn't acknowledge the problems I had. Instead, I just tried to push it down and hide it and just be this happy, go hang out with friends, you know. And as I got older, it started to get worse, and it started to come out, and all the stuff I kept in is coming out in intervals, like it just keeps coming out. And I mean, depression, the only way I can explain it is it feels as if something is like heavy on your heart. It's like this unexplainable feeling you get on the inside where you just feel sad, where you just feel like why am I doing this? Why do I live every day? What makes my life so livable? You know, like you go through these periods and you just question everything. And I started taking my 2 medications together instead of one in the morning, one at night, because I realized it wasn't really working. So I did all my research, and I wanted to take them together instead of one at night. So I started taking them together, and it started helping me. But I realized that I know pills can only help you to a certain extent, and they are helping me, but they were masking it, and finally it's starting to come out again, and I'm hitting one of those points where I'm just like really falling into a depression, and I'm trying not to. I am trying to be positive. I mean, I don't know, it's like it's so hard to explain how depression makes you feel, or how anything makes you feel. Like anxiety, it's like you can't really explain it. It's just there, and people don't understand it all the time. And sometimes you're just like, God, why can't I be normal? And the truth is, no one's normal. The truth is, we all have different problems. And the truth is, mental illness does not make you some freak. It does not make you someone who's known as the mental illness girl or mental illness boy. And I mean, I don't know. I know a lot of people go through this stuff, and it's not that I feel alone. It's just I feel like, why must this happen? It's like, I'm doing good, and, you know, I love my job, but I'm the type of person who doesn't like to be around other people. Like, I'm completely content with being in my room alone. That's it. I don't need people, you know? Like, I know that sounds crazy, but, and yes, I did have friends and stuff, and I have friends now. It's just, I like my alone time. I like to be by myself, you know? When I work afterwards, I kind of just want to come home and lay in bed and watch my Will and Grace, and that's it, you know? I don't want to go out. I don't want to leave, you know? Like, it's, like I was saying, like, I love my job, and I love doing it, but it's like, I have to kind of force myself to go, because I just feel like, oh God, I'm just like so depressed. Like, I just feel like, I don't want to do this. Why do I have to work? Oh my, like, I'm freaking out. Like, in my mind, I'm just saying all these things. And if you are battling depression and have been, then you know what I am talking about. And for the people who say depression is just an excuse or isn't something that important, you have clearly not went through depression, because depression can go from anywhere from a little sadness feeling to a why am I still alive feeling. Why must I live feeling? Why am I not happy? You know, but it's like, one day I'm fine, you know, and I'm going to school, I'm registering for my classes, I'm going to work, and the next day it's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I don't understand why. I want to go to work, I want to make the money, but it's like, I also just want to stay in bed all day, and I'm working through it, I'm trying to get through it, but I wanted to make this video because I know some of you might be battling depression, and maybe you are like me, and you have these moments where you're fine, and then next thing you know, it's like overload of depression, and you just feel such a heavy heart and sadness inside you, and you're just trying to understand it and explain it, and no one understands you, but I understand you, trust me. I mean, I'm not fortunate enough to have someone I can really talk to about this. I can't with my grandma, but she's really sick, so I don't want to like bombard her with all these like depressing things. So I mean, there's no one I can really talk to about it, so I kind of just keep it to myself or write it down or just work through it. But I recommend you not bottling it up, because I did that when I was younger. I bottled it up, and when I hit a certain age, as I got older, and things started to get better, because as I've said before, I've had a horrible childhood, and when things started to get better, it's like I allowed myself to feel all those emotions I didn't feel before, and I just found out that I had so many issues and so many problems and so much stuff I needed to work on. And there were times when I was really down in the dumps, and I really just, I didn't want to live. And so, I mean, I'm not saying you need to be put on medication, but I will say this: the medication I've been taking has helped me. Yeah, sure, it might be masking it, and eventually one day you're gonna have that day where you're just like, I hate my life, I don't want to do this, I want to stay in bed. But you'll also have those days where you're like, I feel fine, I don't feel so bad today. And I'm not saying get on pills, I'm saying that it helps me, and maybe it would help you. Or if maybe talking helps you, then I'm here to talk. And yeah, you know, like, depression is something very important, and depression should not just be looked at as an excuse for being sad or for not doing something. Depression is a serious thing, and you can't just brush it to the side, and bottling it up is just going to make it worse in the end, because all the stuff you bottle up is one day just gonna whoosh explode, and you're just going to be left feeling like you don't even know what you're doing anymore, and it just sucks. Depression sucks. And I just want to make this because I really wanted people to understand depression and understand where I'm coming from and understand that they're not alone, and to see that depression is such a serious thing and that depression leads to suicide many times. And I mean, we should just, I don't want people to feel alone, and I want people to understand that depression does not define you. It does not make you a freak. I mean, just because your friend might not have it, but you do, that doesn't mean anything. Your friend might have something else that you don't have. You know, we're all different, and some of us are the same, some of us are different. It doesn't matter, because what you're feeling and what's going on in your life, you deal with it. You don't need someone else to put their little freaking head in and say, oh, just get over your depression. Oh, come on, let's go out. Your depression's not even that bad. No, depression is bad. Depression is what stops you from doing a lot of things you love to do. Depression is what puts you in that mindset of, why am I still alive? Why do I still go to work? What am I doing with my life? What has happened? Why am I automatically so sad now? You know? So I just want you guys to kind of just get a sense of depression and get a sense of what I deal with, and also how I kind of help myself. Like, I'll tell you one thing. I do bottle things up. I will bottle things up. But I also, when I get in those moods, I'm not saying that you have to do this, and I'm not saying, oh, well, it's so easy, I can just push on through it. No, it's not. I work my way through it. You know, when I feel that depression, I'm just like, no, Noelle, you have to go to work. You have to live your life. You cannot let depression define you. You cannot let depression stop you from living. And I just convince myself, and I try not to think about it, and I just go to work, and I just get through the day, and I come home, and I'm like, yes, I'm home. But maybe that works for you. Maybe medication, maybe talking to someone, maybe writing it down like I do, or making videos like I do. Whatever helps you, I recommend doing it, because living with depression is really hard, and you should never feel alone. You should never keep it bottled in. Whatever way you can to get it out, to make you feel better, is the best way to go. And that's just what I want to say about depression. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want, you can comment down below if you're dealing with depression, or if you want to see a video on something else important. And if you liked it, thumbs it up. And I'm going to link my Twitter down below, along with my email and stuff. So, if you want to talk, I'm always here. And yeah, alright, peace guys.